Hey guys, welcome back to another gameplay of Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, we are back. As a reminder, last time we were here, I did say I was going to do some side stuff. Nothing really important happened. I did go around collecting all of the towers that were somewhere around here to make sure I collected them so we can turn it into arena. So that's the first thing we're going to do, so why am I wasting my time? Let's get started. Let's go see what Reina's going to give us for climbing all of those towers.
Is that what I think it is?
Now you've got all your lenses.
My pops would be sad they're tearing down those towers. But he'd be happy these lenses were spared. Many thanks to you, Aloy. Oh, here. What I owe you. Now this has truly been a profitable endeavor for the both of us.
So what are you gonna do next?
I'm taking these back to the claim. Ankle's all better, and I miss the stench of soot in the air.
Let's hope you don't find any more opportunities on your way there.
No promises. Good luck, Aloy.
Okay. Brown Singet, green shine silver. I am sure that will come in handy later on to build some armor. Let's go quickly over here. Make sure we cover every entry point. I think this is just the shop. Yeah, it is. Just your stash. Nothing important here. Let's see if we can upgrade some weapons. Nothing I can see. Doesn't matter. I can handle that later. And of course, we have a side quest. Obviously, before we do the main mission, I'm quickly gonna talk to him. That way, if something is needed during the main mission, we can
Looks like he's had a
fix
few.
it. There it is.
Savior! For the love of Dawn, Conover.
Savior. You're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorevic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorevic tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorevic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
Oh,
What
snap.
makes you so sure Lorevic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so
Okay.
be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Okay, we have to help this guy.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Talanah take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorevic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Lorevic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Lorevic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larevic's bunk, searched it again, didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larevic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more
And
eclipses are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
Okay. Of course we will.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Oh my god. Let the guy have some hope. Okay, we definitely do the side quest after, but I definitely want to get to the embassy talk. At least then we can always run back and see where that mission lead us. Let's see, side mission on the map. Yeah, it leads us back there. That's something I can do after. Do not worry.
Take them.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
you taking the edge off?
I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
Oh, come on, Aloy. You're building a bad reputation with your
How have
friends.
things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Vuadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seen the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Talanah. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Talanah made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one.
Erend.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me.
What a good friend, man.
I know where to find you.
Yeah.
Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count me.
Come on, he only had a few drinks.
Be careful out there, Aloy.
Yeah, Aloy has really good friends. She just doesn't realize it. But y'all, we are finally... Before we go there. I saw something up there and I want to see if it's anything important. No, it's just a small chest. Nothing important. But no, let's not messing around. Y'all been waiting. Nothing here. Y'all been waiting. Let's do this.
Yes, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Vuadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
Oh my god.
Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Talanah marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do
Commander's
something
orders.
before
Normally, the gates are
the gate
open for
open.
any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Talanah have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Talanah return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Talanah, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Talanah marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans.
Okay.
Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paeve over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Talanah tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go.
Y'all
The work
slacking.
stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
Hope to catch you soon. Oh, hi.
I really hate
Stand
that
aside,
character.
soldier.
Walk that slow. They should match your speed. You shouldn't have to match theirs. Let's go.
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Okay, let's go.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Talanah sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Talanah are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from.
Oh my
It's the
god.
Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the third clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
I am going.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
There we go. Don't stand for their shit, Aloy. Oh snap, he made it. He's gonna give you a talking, Aloy.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the savior! I don't care if it's the devil doing herself! The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
We're gonna sneak past the border.
Varl. Hi, Erend. What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Yo, Aloy, come down.
Supporting fire? Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh?
Yeah, buddy, just back down. Swallow the pride.
Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian? It doesn't matter.
Got him, Aloy.
Made it just in time.
You did not want to deal with him.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to
Oh
go
snap.
west.
Can't go back.
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
It's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Let me double check something really quickly. Side quest is still available. So I'm guessing okay, at least they didn't lock me out. That's what I was afraid of. Because I do know some games do lock you out, but I'm guessing this is one of the side quests that we're just gonna have to do later, which is not a big deal. I don't really care for that. So let's go. Oh, their armors are nice.
That is the line between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East.
The Savage East.
And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
You heard of me. Never mind.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King.
You better
But
explain why he joined up with them.
Association with the Carja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Carja before.
The Carja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Okay.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yes. Like, of course.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tanakh chief, you did something desperate?
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tanakh dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tanakh howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity.
Okay.
He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tanakh's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
That's not a bad deal. At least he wasn't like forced to become a slave or something.
You wound up serving the Tanakh chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tanakh still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Talanah. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Talanah for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Talanah. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The
That's
Karja
a
talk
lot
about
of dialogue,
Hekarro as if he's
y'all.
a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last.
At the last.
The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Talanah is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Talanah and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Talanah don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Centuries of war. Oh my god, dude.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Talanah lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential.
There we go.
Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
There we go. About damn time, y'all. Goddamn Sky Clan causing issues for the rest of us.
It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Talanah can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No!
The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Aloy doesn't want to deal with anybody's BS, dude. She just has a mission. She wants to leave and go, and she's tired of people messing around with her.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Talanah!
Regalla.
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 Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Oh snap! Yo, that's a new machine. I don't recognize this one.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines. Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers, light them up!
I think you guys recognize that really quickly. The game didn't properly load even during the cutscene. I hope they fix it. Help this poor man.
Archers, keep them back!
It's a slaughter, y'all. Oh, that poor man.
Left flank to the Carja! Run them down!
Yo. You gotta help, Aloy. You gotta help.
They're not gonna make it.
Why haven't they opened the wall to help this guy?
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Yeah, he's gonna die. Ah. That sucks.
Carja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
My man just fired! Open the gate to help them. Oh, snap. Time to go beast mode, bro. There we go. Where the hell is Aloy?
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Take out your goddamn bow.
Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
There we go. Boom.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Look at the loots. Where the hell are they coming?
Here they come! They're on.
Check on them!
That hit! For the fallen!
Got it. Freaking idiot.
Hit that rider! Kill them all!
Go.
Back them up! Get over there!
Let's go to fire. Fire is always good. Oops. Oh, the game won't let me go in through this. You're in the open, Aloy. Oh, nice. There we go. Oh. He lived. He'll live. Nice, nice, nice. Yo. Oh. Okay, Aloy, time to help them. Time to help them. Let's go.
Just you and me now, Varl.
We survived worse.
Oh, snap.
God, use a shock attack! Now! Finish it!
Yo. There we go. Got poison damage. Okay, you out. Let's go. Who's the next one? Oh, is this guy bugged? Whatever. Oh, snap. Nope. Where is
This
he?
isn't a battle worth inking!
Two birds in one stone. There we go. Pro gamer move right here, y'all.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
So this is how you're gonna die. Okay.
Granted.
What the hell? Oh, never mind. Oh, snap. That was in the trailer. So that's how you're gonna get the, I guess, the wing suit parachute item / shield, apparently. Okay, Varl, just sit down, my man. You're being useless at this point.
I've never seen a shield like that.
Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough.
Okay.
Gotta get through that shield.
Oh, snap. That is a lot of damage. Come on, don't embarrass yourself. There we go.
There, now's my chance.
That won't stop!
Give it up! His shield's regenerated.
Poison.
Break his guard.
Oh, nope. Oh, snap. What the hell? Okay. This was
Never seen a shield like that. Better
annoying.
scan it.
Yeah, okay. I see.
I can break through his shield if I damage it enough.
Okay. Can break through the shield if I damage enough. Let's go.
Break through his block.
Okay, this lightning thing is extremely annoying. Let's go with fire.
Gotta get through that shield. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me. His shield's regenerated.
Nope. That's a goddamn bomb. Go. Boom.
He's exposed.
Boom. Oh, worst time. Not today, son. Not today. Not today. I was up too fast. Boom.
I've got to break that shield.
Burn. Burn. There we go. Idiot. Thank you, Gruda.
Should help.
Let me take your loot.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
Yeah, let's go. You're next.
It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hekarro. Move out.
Let's go. I'm ready. Oh, I forgot about these two. Oh, snap. I never noticed he was missing an arm. Oh, look at Varl waking up after all this.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Come on, my man. You can't really do anything, so... Wait, don't go anywhere, Aloy. I need to collect the loot. All of that loot that was left behind.
gotcha.
Okay, the next morning. Oh, look who it is.
It's salvage time, boys.
Yup, there we go. Like cockroaches.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Oh, come on. I should be able to fix that to become a shield later on. Well, hopefully.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Talanah have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Talanah's territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Talanah's territory?
All that out there, that's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
So much. Question about the West. Oh, let's back out of this. Let's just start with the simple
Vashav
stuff.
called Regalla a rival. Someone that Talanah's chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Talanah weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Talanah. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Talanah.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No
Good for
soldier
him.
could ask for more.
He could ask to be alive, but that's just me.
Too bad about Nozar and Vuadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Talanah.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, We can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
There we go. Excellent.
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
They don't want to deal with
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
There we go. They don't want to mess with anybody.
Is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram Delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Okay, that's it.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, guys, I think this is exactly where we're gonna stop off. We had a lot of progression today. Obviously, when I stopped the recording, part that you guys don't need to see, I'm just gonna run around to make sure there's nothing around here that I want to collect, like a bunch of loots, as I'm doing right now. Gotta collect those. Oh wait, 1 second. Hold square to deploy it in circle. Okay, pretty simple. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna forget this and fall to my death in the next mission. But next time.
This is the Forbidden West.
Frontier, Aloy. Thank you.
A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Sylens and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of GAIA. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm sorry guys, I just wanted to, did not want to interrupt in the middle of this. Next time we come back,
Regalla.
Oh my god, yeah. The next time we come back, I will be going down south again just so I can make sure I clear out this mission, the Dawn, and the Shadow from the Past. Oh no, the Dawn is a side mission. There's gonna be this mission, Shadow from the Past. And when we come back, after I'm done with this mission, we'll come back here, clear out those 2-3 areas, and hopefully get to the Tall Neck within the next couple of videos. I want to make sure I clear all of this before we head south in the Dead Door. And like I mentioned when we're doing this area, oops, missed this. Like I mentioned when we're doing this area, I am really keen on exploring this game. I'm not gonna rush. This is a game where we're supposed to explore together, have fun, and of course, discover as much as possible. But with that, stay amazing, stay safe. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, all of that amazing mess, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Goodbye.